Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of a Bujo setup video. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Okay, we're live. I think we're live anyway. So hopefully I will get some pen friends to come and hang out with me. It's been a minute. Why is that doing that? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so this is the start of week 41. But first, let's go backwards. Let's take a look in our Traveler's Company notebook. My book is all fucked up. I have used and abused this thing. There's supposed to be tools to be used. So, this week in our Traveler's notebook, I did go outside. I did go places and do things. So, yay. Let's see. Let's start with the 26th. I got a new pen from pen friend Jim Edward. Huge thanks, Jim. A bit large, though. Then the 29th. Today I went to Ross. Found a Dodgers fan towel for Eric, my roommate. I hope he likes it. Then went to Mother's, looked for some glasses. $30. No, thank you. Couldn't find the melatonin I wanted. I was looking for either, so then met up with my friend Carrie. We had a lovely time catching up, showing her my journeys to the LA Science Center, Natural History Museum. Then I had cheesecake. She had din. Then I brought her home so she could use the potty. Then she left. I saw Eric, gave him his towel, and he loved it. And then the 3rd, I walked to the post office, picked up a rent check, walked to CVS, got $15 worth of paper, of my favorite paper, then walked to 4th Street Mini Mall to use the bathroom. This entry before going to the Traveler's Company oh yes, went to the M. Lovewell to do the Traveler's Caravan, the Traveler's Stamp Caravan. I forgot a word. Traveler Stamp Caravan. I'm hoping it's not too busy to get stamps for both me and Arc Boy. Made it to M level. They're still closed. I want to see if they have any next year planners. If. And that's when they open the door. So, did that. I did get some M. Lovewell stamps from the Traveler's Stamp Caravan. I don't know where I started. These were from last year because I pasted them in here. And then as I was putting them in, I realized that these were all the same ones from last year. I still haven't used this notepad, oh geez, it's still wet. Why are you still wet? Stop it. Don't do it to me. I'm too little. Dry. Bloody bastard. I was really hoping that they would have some different stamps this year, but nope. They still have the same ones from last year. Pages are difficult to turn. Because they're so slippery. And Traveler's Train, Traveler's Hotel, and that leaked through like 3 pages, whatever. And that's the end of that. So, all of these are full of. And then I asked the lady that was standing there helping us if they had the new Travelers Company calendars for next year, and they said that they would be delivered sometime in the next week or so. So I'm hoping to get one of those instead, because Hobonichi is like $60 fucking dollars, and these are only like 10. So, cross my fingers for that. Anyway, and then I got to use a little bit of this because I'm doing a little bit of pre-planning for what's going to happen next year. But I really haven't written anything down. I did have to write down an appointment somewhere right there. Okay, and then this is going to be like a swatching book for next year, so that'll be nice. That's all for the Traveler's Notebook. And then we're going to move into my long form journal. Where am I? September 29th. Put some cute little stickers. I wanted this in here because this page was a mess. And then I put giant pumpkin apple cider stickers. I didn't have any stickers on this page, or this one. It made them very boring. And then I finally recognized that I had some space, so I stuck some in. And then I started rereading The Artist's Way and doing some of the tasks. Today I have to write some letters. I didn't do very much writing today because OBS wasn't on, so I did some planning for the bullet journal instead. Where does this go? This goes in here. Oops. Move this forward. Okay. And now let's move into my Be the Dragon Within You book. So, have we done any goals? Yes, I did a goal this week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I did. I got my COVID shot. Yay. I've actually spent more on my credit card, so that's terrible. But I bought a new Kinbor book that was $30 and a bit, which hopefully it'll be just as good as the Hobonichi Cousin, because I really like the idea of using the Cousin just to write down the bullets of the day. But I also like doing this type of journaling where I can like put the big stuff. Like, I just printed this stuff out. And like, I want to be able to put it in a book. So that way I can have something nice to look at. Or maybe put them in my other book. Let me see. Inkfit. Still haven't gone to the hub yet. Have I gotten any gifts? Jim. Have I gotten any fortunes? Nope. Any quotes? Not that I can remember of. Favorite memories. I did go to went to Den with my friend. When did we go to Den? The 29th. So 9/29. To Olive Garden. I had a cheesecake. It was delicious. I did not get a picture of the cheesecake. Stupid. Anyway, it was really good. It wasn't a favorite though, but mine's better. Just saying. I still have pens for sale. If anybody's interested, you can check those out on the Discord. Pens I want. Have I gotten any pens that I want? No. Have I gotten any paper that I want? I did buy the planner. It's on its way. It should be here pretty soon. Jim is making me a new pen. I'm calling it the Bloop pen. Because just when you need a little bloop of ink to come out, So, I have not gotten a heating tool or Sanzan or Regalia. Bills. Have I paid any bills? Okay, here we go. So, I paid the Microsoft and Amazon, and I paid the Gray credit card. Let's see, so far I've gotten the rent. We have not done the food shop. That'll be on the 7th. That's all I've done so far. Special memories. $9, $20 something. 29. $2. YouTube ideas. I have been meaning to talk about The Artist's Way. Also, everyday objects versus ink colors. I've been thinking thoughts about that too. Okay, so television. I'm continuing to make my way through the Star Trek universe. I feel like every time that I watch it, I learn something new that relates to one of the other shows one of the other Star Trek shows, and I have a greater understanding of those aliens, I guess, or that situation. So that's exciting. And then I have also been watching Tony and Ziva, and that's been interesting. I'm gonna need a new page. Alright then. TV movies. Okay, so haven't watched any new TV movies that I can think of. And like as far as like autumnal movies and television, I'm not really a spooky watching person. I don't really like. The only main movie that I watch on Halloween, if I'm not going out, is The Nightmare Before Christmas. But like, that's it. Okay, so I saw all of this cute clip art on Pinterest, and so I printed it out, and it's super cute. If you guys search autumn clip art, they're just such cute thing. And then I decorated my door. So there's what my door looks like, and there's what my wall next to my door looks like. Isn't that cute? And so, pictures that I took this week. More pictures. More pictures. Super cute picture. And that's all we've done so far. So let's just take a little bit of a closer look. these are cute things that I took snapshots of. And then cute things. Oh my god, they're so cute. There's a little picture of Thor. My friend's little puppy. He's so cute. My door. My friend Fonda sent me this beautiful card. And I was looking at taillights of cars. And I was just saying that this car looks sad. And this one looks like a cat glaring at you. I thought that was pretty funny. And then I went to the stamp caravan. That was fun. And then I saw people working on the new OC streetcar, so that's exciting. Beautiful picture of the day I had. Pierre Gustafson had me on his channel. We chatted about fountain pens, new and old. Beautiful picture of Tinkerbell having an autumnal time. I got a new person in our Discord, so hello, Perseverance. Persistence. Sorry, Perseverance, Persistence. Same thing. And then my roommate and I, we went to get our pills, and we went to Starbucks, and then we went across the way to Dunkin', and we got pumpkin spice latte and pumpkin spice donuts. Oh my god, they were so good. And then there's what my friend had. And there's me eating bread. Oh, too cute. There's a rendition of what my friend had at Olive Garden. Picture of that I have. Then I went to Mother's and I saw these cute soaps. I wanted a soap, but I didn't need a soap. And somebody needs to give Mr. Trump some Jolly Beans, because he's been awfully feisty lately. And then I saw these glasses and I thought, oh, these look really cute. Then I asked how much they were, $30. So I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. Maybe later. And then Mother's had these cute, pimply pumpkins, and one of them was called Fairy Tale Pumpkins. I thought that was pretty cute. My phone took a picture of the moon. And then I went to Ross and I found all kinds of stuff. So if the Louvre is missing any paintings, we know where they are. And then I took pictures of really cute autumnal and Dodger things. I thought that this was pretty funny. Santa with a beverage. And cute, super cute plates and cookie jars. Oh my god, I wanted a cookie jar so bad. But I didn't buy one because I don't need one, but I really wanted one. So cute. And then they had these laundry baskets. I was very close to getting a laundry basket. And then they had these super cute coffee mug sets. Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And then somebody broke a glass. Somebody broke a tube light. And like those things are super fragile. So like somebody threw this either at our wall or something, and it shattered all over my friend's car and all over the backyard, and I had to clean it up. And then I went to our favorite, a lot of pizza. Is that it? Oh, that's it. Oh. I thought I took a picture of the pizza. I swear I took a picture of the pizza. Cannot believe we're almost to the end of the year. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know where my pictures are. 9, 7, 15, 28. I have no idea where my pizza picture went. There it is. I took a picture of the pizza and put it in the wrong week. Anyway. Pizza. Alright, well. That's that. Now we can move on to the weeks. Let's do the weeks setup. Can't believe we're done with September. September just flew by. Already in the first week of October. It's incredible. Cannot wait. Okay, so let me see. And then we get to use our orange pen. So exciting. How many pumpkins? We're 5 pumpkins in already. Five pumpkins in. Alright. Already in October. Let's see. I think I've set up everything. My friend Andre's birthday's coming up. My roommate James's birthday's coming up. Is there anything else of importance going on? Andre, the food shop, James, currently inked, credit card, Gary Eaves. I have an appointment next Monday with ADAP people. So I need to remember to print out my information on Friday. Okay, 6, 7. Andre. James. Any other birthdays coming up this week do we know of? Anybody having a birthday? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so we're gonna have the food shop on Tuesday. Come on. And then credit card. And my other credit card. And I don't think there's any holidays this month except for Halloween, so that's good. Christian holidays. No. Columbus Day is next week, so let's won't worry about that till then. Okay. Then we have the currently inked. The bullet journal. Oh yes, and then a Gary Eves. Gary Eves. At 5:30 p.m. Okay, I think that's it for this week. Let's see. All right. Hobonichi. When did this month begin? Oh, and I need to put a Halloween indicator. Washi. So let me know I'm having Halloween time. Okay, so the orange was 274. 274. Very excited to be able to use my orange colored pens. So exciting. Okay, so then we're going to use the orange one. Today is the 5th, which is the 278. 278. There we go. Alright, that's all of this Hobonichi weeks that we have. Anybody make comment? No. Okay. Now, into the... Oops. Put this back in there. Alright, let's move into the Hobonichi Cousin. And we're all done. Let's see, this one is the darker purple. I don't know which which one I use. Probably not the right one. But this one. Get the cross off. First week of October. Yes. Okay, let's see. How many steps have I taken this week? This one up. Maybe any. Oh no. So on the 27th, I didn't take very many steps. 974. 974. I haven't been feeling very well lately. So 2, 4, 2, 5. This was a big day. The 29th was 7,001 step. 2,262 steps. For a grand total of 83,000 $83,926 steps. On my way to 1,000,000 steps. It says total steps for this year is 1,000,000. No. Total steps so far is 976,875 steps. Wow. $83,926 steps. So far this month I've walked 17,176 steps. Okay, so let's. Hello, Shin. How are you? This is the first live stream I've attended of yours, and it's been nice and calming watching you journal. Well, thank you. I've got to go now. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great day. Okay, where are we? The 1st of October. 1st of October. We walked 3,913 steps. 2,156 steps. 10,366 steps. The fourth, 662 steps. And then today, so far, I've only walked 79 steps. Probably walked more than that, but I didn't have my phone for most of it, so that's okay. Today's the last day of the Travelers Company caravan at M. Lovewell. So that's sad. Oh, let's take a look and see how many subscribers we have. I have been really trying to put myself out there by making comments or chat comments, that I have a YouTube channel, that I review fountain pens, ink, and paper, that I do stationery and Bojo. I also do currently inked pens. So if anybody's interested in that type of content, you can definitely check that out here. Earn? No. Content. Analytics, that's the one. Okay, so at the beginning of let's look at the last September. So September, I started with a creeper. God dang it! Bloody baby creepers. Sorry. I started out with 1,682 subscribers. And this month, I am starting out with 1,690 subscribers, which isn't a whole lot. But I'm very grateful to have you guys subscribe to me. 1,692, 90 subscribers. That's 82, that's 8 plus 8 subscribers for the month. And I just want to thank everyone who subscribes to the channel. Without you guys, there would just be nothing. Where am I? So we have, I'm in your walls, thank you. Eleanor, thank you. Jesse James. I've been to your grave. How are you still alive? Shane, Luca, Phoebe, Rebecca, Nowhere in Particular, Jeannie, and Luigi. I think that says Luigi. My eyes sometimes not work so good. I apologize. So, thank you all to you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you guys for all of the attention that you give me. I'm so grateful. Okay, so moving forward, let's see, have we gotten anything new in this department? James, food, James, currently eat. Oh yeah, Gary, Eve. I almost forgot to put Gary Eves in that. Gee, please, Christmas. This is gonna be a very busy day. Oh. ADAP. Okay. Now then, I got a question about what I use the different colors for in my journal, and I thought that maybe it would help you too. Hello, the Goat Girl. How are you doing today? So, I use different colors for different stuff. I highly recommend using a different color for different things in your bullet journal. Because one, it's a consistency. Keeps people, when you notice the color, you're like, oh, that's an event. Oh, that's a birthday. Oh, that's whatever. Create your own color system. This is just mine. If it helps you, cool. If it doesn't, use your own. I use medical for red, because obviously blood is red. Birthdays are orange. Events are yellow. Money is always green. Shower is blue, because I use blue gel anyway. Mail is the color of the post office. Twitch is purple, because it's purple. YouTube is pink, and then light pink is for me, and then the coral purple is for other people that I watch. So I try and keep those consistent throughout my journals, so that way I don't forget, and so that when other people see my journal, they can be like, oh, he has this going on today. Probably shouldn't bother him. You're hanging in there? Good. I'm so glad. Okay, so. And then I use these very cheap dot markers that I found on AliExpress. I love them. They don't bleed through my journal, which is nice. They do ghost a little bit, which is fine. But I always mark down when I am supposed to eat my pills, because sometimes I forget, and sometimes I am in the middle of something and I ignore my phone, because I have multiple alarms going off at all hours of the day because I forget. I am a very goal-orientated person, and when I start to do something, I have to do the thing. Otherwise, if I walk away, I will forget what I'm doing. And then I end up with crap all over my bed. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And then I have to clean my bed or remember what I was doing. Anyway, so I highly recommend alarms. Many, 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 many alarms. If you guys don't utilize your technology, why aren't you utilizing your technology? I mean, this is a wonderful tool. It counts your steps. It tells you when your appointments are. It tells you what the weather is. It's a really lovely tool once you figure out how to work it. So, it has your finances on there. Just saying. So, utilize your tools. Eat your pills. 16. Yeah, sometimes I will be just watching videos, and then I can go eat my pills. But sometimes I will be playing Minecraft, and then I will be fighting a boss, and my alarms will go off, and I'll just mute it or whatever really quick. But then I have a second alarm to remind me to go eat my pills. Because I have high blood pressure, and when you don't eat your pills when you have high blood pressure, it's very scary. It's done. Don't not eat your pills. They're important. And on Saturday and Sunday, I usually try and catch up with my letters. I got 3 letters this week. So if you guys want to write me a letter, you guys can write me to this address, and I will receive it and I will write you back. Also, if you guys want to send me anything, you can do that to that address also. What was I just reaching for? Oh, yes. A light blue. Light blue. No, the dark blue. Oh, I did the dark blue. Light blue. So then I use a light blue for my shower. And I try and take a shower every day. And like, I try and read mail and do mail every day. Because if I don't write it down, then I will forget. And then after I do the mail, then I can play Minecraft. I have rules. So like, I have to stop my game if it's time to eat. And then I have to stop and take my pills. It's important. And then every day at 8 p.m. I stop what I'm doing and go take a shower. Because sometimes I go places to do things and I'm extra sticky. But sometimes I don't go anywhere, do nothing. So I'm just like, whatever. Next year, I will not be writing in all of these things because I will be in a new type of a book called a Kinbor, and it has these. It has like can I show you an empty page? So it has this type of thing where it has the timeline on the edge, but it goes all the way to the floor. And so I will be utilizing the dots because I really don't write much in this weekly space. I don't really use my journal like other people use their journal. Have you heard if Chris' finger is better? Well, she has trigger finger. So, trigger finger is an inflammation of the tendon. And like, there's ways to do surgery to fix it. But she doesn't want to go that route. And like, I understand. It's traumatic, but like her finger is still not well, and like we both write a lot, like, and I've got pretty messed up fingers myself. My fingers don't bend all the way back, and I don't even have a thumb joint right here. This is all one bone. Anyway, we all have our issues. I hope that she is doing better. Oh, I don't blame anyone. Why did do a surgery? Yeah, there's just like a lot of physical therapy, and recognizing that there's an issue. And trigger finger is no joke, because you can get your finger down like this and it can get stuck like that. Like you have to like pull it back manually to get it through the tendon that's holding it. So it gets really annoying really fast. Okay, the 7th is food shop. And I have the credit card. And then I have Pujo setup video. So I will be doing 2 reviews this week. And so we'll be doing it 1 p.m. on Monday, 1 p.m. on Wednesday, a Bujo currently inked on Friday, and a Bujo setup on Sunday. So you guys will be getting 4 videos a week from me. I know my face is a lot to look at for that long, but thank you, I'm grateful. I'm trying to space them out a little bit, so that way you guys don't have to look at my face as often. Maybe I'll get some more views this way. Who knows? Cross fingers. Right? Right. Oops. Okay. Birthdays. Birthday. My friend Andre's birthday. And my roommate Wes's birthday. Oops. Alright. That's all for this week. Let me see. Haven't done any of these things. I did get my COVID shot. So I did that and I did that. Whoop-de-woo. I'm all vaccinated now for the year. Hopefully I won't get COVID or the flu. Those are the worst. I've had the flu before. It's not nice to. Don't get the flu. It's not worth it. And then we paid the rent. So that's good. Went to the oops, nope. Let's see, that's an event. So I went to the Travelers Caravan. Went and did my roommate's bag shots, did it currently inked, and saw Doug yesterday, and then I saw Gary Eves. I remembered to come yesterday. I remembered to go to the live video yesterday. Alexa, stop. She's always harassing me. Oh, hello, Caesar. How are you doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello, Tara. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you so much for sharing a membership. That's so kind of you. You guys don't have to give me money. But if you do, it all goes back into the channel. I buy pens, I buy ink, I buy paper. You guys bought this giant chunk of paper. So I'm very grateful to you. 300 sheets of paper so that I can teach calligraphy. And also so I can write letters. Of course I can sell you a pen. I have a Discord channel. If you go in the description, there should be a link to the Discord. If there isn't a link to the Discord, let me know. Because sometimes it gets broken. I don't know why, even though I tell it never to change. And then you go down to the pens department. Let me see. And then if you scroll up a little ways to the pen department, you will see these papers here. And then you can click on it and you can see all of the pens that I have for sale and how much they would cost. And then this plus where the cost of shipping. And I've taken 20% off of retail values. And that's a lot of money for some of these. So shipping is what's going to kill people. Because if it's inside the United States, it's going to be like $10. But if it's outside the United States, it's going to be like $40. Which, I'm talking like the far reaches of the earth. Not, like that's the worst case scenario. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so Andre S. James W. Green. Food shop. Credit card. Credit card. Blue. Pink. Currently inked pens, Bujo, video, and Gary Eves, Ted. At 5:30 p.m. Okay. Have I forgotten anything? Nope. I think I remembered everything. Okay. New cup, move down. Here's our look at the last 30 days. Okay, let's see. Have we done a favorite? I already did the favorite in the other book, so we're just gonna wait. I still haven't decided of what I'm gonna do with this My 100 thing, anyway. This month's word is happy birthday. because it's my birthday coming up this month. On the 28th, I will be a little old man. As long as I have to say anything about it, I will follow your instructions. Thank you. Yes, I have full reviews of all of those pens on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in any of them, all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel and then click the search button. Go to the YouTube channel and then click the search button and say that you wanted the Pilot Falcon. Just type in Pilot Falcon. And then there it is. And like there might be several. I got an Amazon package. I do usually an unboxing and then I do all kinds of tests on the pen to make sure it writes and stuff, so there you go. You're welcome. I live to serve. Alright. Put this back here where it goes. Alright. Where am I? I didn't even forgot to look at the day. Today is day 278. Can't believe we're already 278. 278. Oops. I need to look up. $274. 274. Oops. This one's starting to cut into my thing, so I'm gonna move it up here so it's not in the way. Is anybody else getting Hobonichi next year? I will not be getting another Hobonichi until I hear glaring reviews. Oh my gosh, this is the best paper ever. I am trying to decide what to get. Well, what kind of pen do you like? Are you a fine-nibbed person? Or perhaps a broad person? Or like a 1.1 stub person? Or do you like flex pens? What kind of pens do you like? What is today? Today is 178. 178. Or are you new to fountain pens? Todd Merrill told me a delicious vintage flex pens. Oh, sold you delicious flex pen. Nice. Well, I don't have any like that for sale because I am also a calligrapher and I like the flexi pens. But I do have some stiffer nibbed flexi pens. Okay, I think that's all of that. Let us see. What do we got? Oh god. Gonna have some. What do we got? We have are any of these for sale? I don't think so. Oh yes. Well, this Pelikan M200 in Golden Barrel is for sale, but it's not a flex pen. I should probably look at my list, huh? I should probably just look at my list so I'm not, like, faking it till I make it. Okay, the Pilot Custom 912. Pilot. So here we have the Pilot Custom 912 with an FA nib. This is a modified pen because I have reground the nib so that it's an actual extra fine now. So it's not as broad as it came. But that's a nice soft flexi nib. The problem that I have with this pen is that the ink almost never keeps up. And you either gotta put White Lightning to keep it flowing well, or you gotta put like gum arabic in it to keep it flowing well, or use a scented diamine ink because it flows very nicely, or perhaps a Monteverde ITF Technology ink because they're super wet and lubricated. What's White Lightning? White Lightning is an additive. Oh, my leg. Where is my bottle of White Lightning? Oh, no. Oh, God. On the ground. I got it. Okay, let me see. What did I do with it? It's here somewhere. Better be here somewhere. There you are. Caught you hiding. Okay, so this is White Lightning as a Venice 1938 White Lightning. For use in poor flowing or dry inks to increase flow consistency. More effective when used at concentrations less than 1%. So, I went down to the store and I bought me some of these. Anytime you need to use White Lightning, you just take a little toothpick. Where's the opening? Can I have the opening, please? You get yourself a little toothpick. Okay. And then you just touch the very tip of the White Lightning into the end of it. I'm making a mess. Damn it. I'm making a fucking mess. I'm making a fucking mess. Do. Anyway, then you take the tip of this toothpick and you stick it into your converter or cartridge. You do not put this in a sample. You do not put this in a bottle because it will ruin your bottle or sample. It is pen exclusive. So if you have a difficult ink in a pen, you use it in the pen and not in the bottle, because if you use that ink in another pen, it might work excellently. But if you put White Lightning into the bottle and then you use it in that pen, it might go right out into the paper. So it is for extremely difficult inks. Inks like that have sheen, heavy amounts of sheen, or they have so much shimmer that it clogs the shimmer. So this is basically a surfactant. A surfactant is kind of like a something that makes water wetter. And the problem with this ink is that it will feather into the page unless you have extremely good paper. Paper like Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper, or paper like 40-pound printer paper, or like watercolor paper, 300-pound watercolor paper, or like 180, I think it's 180, 160, whatever, mixed media paper, or marker paper. So it's just an additive. You can use dish soap also with the toothpick technique. Clear Dawn dish soap is what I use sometimes if I feel like I don't want to use the White Lightning because it's too much. Like, you just a very teeny tiniest little bit will make it flow like no one's business. Yes, Hewlett Packard 40-pound paper does exist. Okay, where was I? Okay, so let's look. The Pelican Golden Barrel is for sale. Where's the Pelican Golden Barrel? Pelican Golden Barrel is for sale. It's right here. And I'm going to tell you, the only reason that I don't like this pen is because I can't take it apart. I like to take my pens apart. I like to be able to clean the piston and put it back together again. But I've seen people take these apart with like a rubber band and cranking it down to get it to pop. I don't want to do any of that. And like, if it were to seize, I would cry crocodile tears if this were to not be able to be used. And you can see it does have a little bit of gold shimmer behind the piston. And that's just from regular use. And I don't like seeing that there. So it's slightly murky, but I have taken 10% off, so a grain of salt. We have a TWSBI Eco T. So here I have the TWSBI Eco T. I will be putting the 1.1 millimeter stub back on here. And the reason that I don't like this one is for the same reason that I don't like the Pelican. Because it gets this gunk build up, and yes, you can take apart the pen, but like, why can't I just take it apart with my hand? I hate pens that I can't hand disassemble. It's just, if I have to use a tool, it's so annoying. The grip section does not come off. It's all one piece, except for the knob and the piston and the feed and the nib. And it also has a mucked up feed. I messed it up. So it works fine, but I don't like it. And it also has a 1.1 millimeter stub, which I am not a fan of. I just did a whole week of writing with stub nibs, and if I never saw another stub nib in my life, it would be too soon. Frankly, a fountain pen revolution green black. So this was a pen friend gift. However, the green and black is just not my favorite. It's kind of an ugly pen. It has a 14 karat gold semi-flex nib on it, which it's fine. So if you're into that, it works fine. A Lombatow 3059. So these are Lombatow 3059s. And I have a tan one and a bluish colored one. And this is kind of like a Lamy, and a TWSBI had a baby. It's got like a tri-fold grip section. It has a fine nib that you can transplant a Lamy nib onto. It's got like a locking mechanism, and it's hand disassemblable. So you hold the back of this thing, and then you untwist, and you can pull the nib. You can pull the piston right out for easy cleaning. So it's very nice. There's an O-ring here, but the inside, the little screw might become gunky over time. I don't know. I also have a mint colored one. It's kind of has a hard time getting cleaned, but I will try and do my best to clean these if you're interested in these. What's that purple Lamy? You can't have my purple Lamy. That's a Lamy Dark Lilac. I bought it from a place called Drawn Pens or Drawtown, DROWTODA, drawtownpens.com. Anyway, they still have Lamy Dark Lilac pens. Wing Sung 2008 Conklin Endless Summer. I have recently... Have I gotten rid of the Conklin Endless Summer? No. So, this is the Conklin Endless Summer. It's beautiful purple and orange. It's got chatoyancy. It has a Canwrite, or maybe it's a Fountain Pen. It's a Fountain Pen Revolution flex nib on it. Cartridge converter. Very nice spin-on action. It's fine. It's just, it's not my favorite pen. So that's going. Let's see, what else do we have? Sailor Pro Gear. I do not like Sailor pens. They're just scratchy. I have done my best to try and smooth these pens. This is a Dragon Palace Sailor Pro Gear Slim. It's got a 14 karat gold. Medium fine nib, 14585, and it's a cartridge converter, and I just don't like them. They're scratchy to me, but I have looked at the tipping of these under a microscope, and you can't smooth the nib. It's not a consistent ball. It's like pitted and weird looking. So there's basically no way to get it absolutely smooth tipping. Anyway, this is the Midnight Blue with ruthenium trim. Black nib, 14 karat. This is a hard medium nib, 585. Also, cartridge converter. So we have a fine, a medium, and I'll bet you never guess what the next size is. This is the Sailor 1911 Wicked Witch of the West. This is a small size. It also has the ruthenium trim. It has a 14 karat nib. 14 karat 585. It is a hard, broad nib. And it is also cartridge converter. And I don't understand why they're so expensive. It does not make any sense to me. So I have significantly gone down in price from what they actually cost. If you want some Jinhao 992s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm selling 7 of them for $7. They're kind of leaky. They're fine. They don't leak out of the pen, but they have an inner housing. They have a nib housing that sometimes has a little crack in it, and it gets between the nib housing and the grip section, which looks kind of ugly, but it washes out just fine. So it doesn't affect the function of the pen. It's just, I don't know, I'm really picky. And that's why I'm selling all of them for $7. And they range from a hooded fine nib to medium, maybe, but they're mostly fine nibs. So if you want to break one, by all means. All you, buddy. Then we have a Jinhao 159. Where is the Jinhao 1? This is the Jinhao 159, not the X159. The original 159. It has the sword blade clip. It's red. It's got a fairly large grip section, but it's got a step down here and very broad threads. It says 18 karat gold plated, but this is like a 2-second dip. It's not like a real 18 karat gold nib. So, and this is the Jinhao 159 right next to a 9019. So it's slightly smaller than a 9019. And what can I compare this to? Here's it next to a Lamy Safari. So it's just slightly longer than a Lamy Safari. But it is a giant chunky pen. Cartridge converter. Nothing wrong with it. I don't like the weight of the pen. I much prefer my 9019 that's made of plastic. And I have little gay wrists, so they can't really carry big heavy pens. Okay, so then we have the Jinhao X750 Champagne. This is the Jinhao X750 Champagne. It's got nice clip. It's a snap cap. Steel nib. Says 18 karat gold plated. 2-second dip. Seriously? Cartridge converter. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a fine nib. Not my favorite. If you like to write with fine nibs, it's a slightly wider than fine nib, but you know. And then we have the Jinhao X750 in silver. This is a very slick pen. It also is the same as the other one. fine nib, cartridge converter. Nothing wrong with it, just not my favorite. And why am I selling pens? Because I want to buy new pens, so I can review them for you. Then we have the Jinhao X750, X450s. Where are my 450s? Here they are. We have the Jinhao X450s. The black one has a Yovo medium nib on it that I have modified so it's a nice, smooth, kind of metallic medium nib. It's very small, barely even noticeable. Anyway, there's medium nib. It's got these cutouts because it's a 450. It's supposed to be where you hold your pen. I thought that the gold nib looked really nice. Cartridge converter. What's wrong with it? Nothing. It's a fine pen. Great pen. Just not my thing. Alright, then we have this one is special. This is an X450 that I have modified with a Noodler's Flex nib. I shoved it in there. I don't think it's ever coming out. So, choose acceptance. Cartridge converter. And like if you write very slowly, you can get some really nice little bit of line variation. This is not an acrylic. It's a copper covered, or maybe, anyway, it's a metal barrel covered in this lacquer sticker. Looks really nice though. Then we have the Click, the yellow Click pen. This was another gift that I just wasn't into. It's like Noodler's Nib Creeper, and I put a broad Schmidt nib on it, and it's a nice Schmidt nib, but I'm not really into it. And it doesn't, I don't know what happened to the cap. I have no idea. Anyway, so there's that. What's next? We have the Uli Red pen. This Uli Red pen has what's called a fiber feed. It's a very sticky pen, and I will try and do my best to unstickify it, but it's kind of rubbery. It's got a plastic grip section, kind of a Pilot-esque style nib. It only comes with a cartridge. I have no idea what other cartridges might fit this pen. I've tried everything, nothing fits. So, but it has like a fiber feed, which means that there's like a piece of felt down the middle of the feed. It's kind of a weird pen, but it's only like $1, so if you're into it, let me know. The black golf pen. So this one, nope, that's not the one. Here it is. This one came in like the fanciest box I have ever gotten. Do I even have the box? Let's see if I can find the box. I have the box somewhere. I don't know what to do with it. Probably up there somewhere. Anyway, it came with this giant chunky box. And I was like, why did this come in a chunky box? This is like a Jinhao pen. I don't know if it's covered in gold or what, but anyway, it's got like a golf scene on it, and we know how much I love our current administration, so I'm trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible. It's $10. And like all my pens that I'm willing to sell you come with a box. It might not be the box that was originally given, but like it's already got bent fins. It's got some fiber, what do they call it? Carbon fiber grip section. It's a cartridge converter. What's wrong with it? It's a very heavy pen. So if you like a lot of heft, it definitely feels like it's worth something. Snap cap, nothing wrong with it. Just, again, not my thing. Fugilong 902. So here I have this is the Fugilong 902. Can I have some focus? Thank you. And please stand by. Sorry about that. My roommate wanted to tell me she got some candy from our roommate. Okay, so this is the Fugilong 902. It's just a cheap pen. However, it comes with a 2.9 millimeter stub. This one is a very strange pen because it's a push bar filler. It comes with a silicone bladder. So anyway, that just pushes on there. This bar may need to be replaced, and if you aren't willing to like have it fixed, you can just pull the bar off. And this is rusting. I don't know why, but might be a little bit of water on there. I mean, it might be leaking. I don't know. All I know is that this sack is ready to go. It probably might need to be replaced. But, I mean, it works fine. It just needs a little... It needs a little tender and love, that's all. Just don't put any Pilot or Oshizuku inks in there, and it'll be fine. So we have that. Very nice. 2.9, I know, right? So big. Got it. The next pen that I have for sale is the Pilot CP1 clone. So this is a Lamy CP1 clone. It's a Jinhao of some sort. And the only reason that I know that is because there's a, oh, you can't see it, but there's a chariot and it says Jinhao 03. It's a super extra fine nib. It's got the Jinhao Chariot on it. And this pen is so thin, I don't enjoy writing with it. It's got a cartridge converter. The cartridge converter is the same size as the barrel. It's so thin. I mean, it does post, which I don't post any of my pens, but there you go. So thin, not my jam. Then we have the Hero 613. This is a Hero 613, and this is basically the Parker hooded fine nib clone. And it takes a cartridge converter. It's proprietary. I don't know what other cartridges might fit in this. Anyway, it's a slip cap. Very nice pen, but it's a bitch to clean out. Because you have to take apart, if you want to get all of the ink out of it, that is. It's a beautiful demonstrator. You could take off the hood. And then you can take out the feed and the ink collector. Just don't lose that ring right there. And trying to make sure that it lines up with the nib is always a hassle. There's a proprietary cartridge converter. And there's nothing wrong with this pen. It's not my jam. Okay, what else? What else do we have on the chopping block? I have this here, Wing Sung 3008. If anybody wants a Wing Sung 3008. But this one, you have to know that this one has kind of a rusty cap screw. That's the only thing that's wrong with this pen. Really nice pen. That one will be the same as the Longbaotou 3059's. $5. Let's see. Oh. And then, if anybody wants an eyedropper pen, this is what is it called? This is a Jacques Herbin eyedropper pen. If anybody wants this one, I will be putting it in there for free. If anybody wants to buy a pen, I will add it for free. And it's a fine nib. It's steel nib. Ebonite feed. Nothing wrong with it. Just not my thing. Keep it, keep it, keep it. No. Keep it, keep it, keep it. So this, I'm thinking about thoughts about selling this one. This one is a Jane Davenport Ink Credible fountain pen, and it has an iridium point nib, cartridge converter, proprietary, and there's nothing wrong with this pen either. It's got a fine nib. I'll be selling that for $5. Because that's about how much I paid for it. It's a nice pen, but it's just not my thing. I'm gonna try and sell this. This is a Yeren 401 Where is it? This is a Urin 401. It's got a rainbow clip. I was gonna keep it. Rainbow nib, extra fine, very extra fine, proprietary cartridge converter. It's a little squinchy. I'll try and clean it as best as I can. If you want to buy this, I'll be selling this one for $5 too. This one is, I don't know if this one is broken or if it's just, it didn't like that cartridge or what, but I need to get another cartridge for this because I think it's broken. Because it leaks. It leaks all up in the thing and it's annoying. I don't know. I wish it didn't leak. I might have to see if I can find somebody that has or makes pilot capless converters for the Mahjong A2. I have a friend who has a few of those Jinhao 10s. She dealt with the leaks too. No, this is a Mahjong A2. This is a Jinhao 10. And I gotta tell you right now, I love this pen. It's beautiful. It's got like a sparkly blue finish. So sparkly. The clip is kind of out of my way. The cartridge converter is kind of weird because you can't really see the ink, but it's in there. Like, it's a good solid connection, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna leave it alone, and it fits in just like a Pilot does. Very nice. Will not be getting rid of that one. Is there anything else for sale? Jinhao's. Ooh, I gotta ink up this pen this month. I forgot about you for a second. Jinhao 159. Black and green. Head is for sale. The Twisby Eco's for sale. It will have a 1.1 millimeter stub. The Conklin's for sale. And that's it. That's all the pens that I got for sale. So if you guys are interested in any of those, let me know. You can write me a message through Instagram to let me know if you're interested, or you can write me a message on through email. If you are serious and you want to write me an email, you can write me at marilyndarling@gmail.com or marilyndarling at marilyndarling at marilyndarling on Instagram. Oh, one of the pens that I don't think that I mentioned is I'm going to be selling my Pilot Falcon. I'm going to be selling my Pilot Falcon too. So this one has a semi-flexible nib. This one has a soft, extra fine nib on it, and I have ground it so that it isn't extra fine. And I will also be including a spare nib. This is a fine nib. You can switch them out. So if you buy the pen, I will be including the fine nib. Has an extra fine nib on it now. And I bought a fine nib because I broke the nipple piercing device in the grip section. So it might look odd with a little gold and silver action going. This will come with a cartridge converter or a Con 70. If you want the Con 70, let me know, because I think I still have it somewhere. I have never used the Con 70. I don't like the idea of it, but let me see, how much is this one? If I can find... the price. Oh, I'm having to go quite a bit back. Okay, come on. Okay, finally, God. The Pilot Falcon is going to be $70. And, yeah, Pilot, you'd be better off getting a cartridge, because a cartridge holds more than the converter. It also holds more than the Con 70. I don't know why, it just does. So there you go. Again, if you're interested in any of those pens, you can write me an email at marilyndarling@gmail.com or on Instagram at marilyndarling. Why did Pilot do that? Why did Pilot do what? Make the converter hold less than the cartridge. Je ne sais pas. I don't know. I do not know. I wish I did know. They thought, ooh, this is going to be a cool filling system. Okay. Like, if you want to make it very difficult to clean out, and there's no way to take apart the Con 70. It does not come apart. And there's no way to take apart the cartridge converter either. But it's way easier to clean a cartridge than it is to clean their converters, because they got ink. They get ink behind the piston too. So, also, if you want a cartridge, let me know, because I will try and find cartridges. There we go, Mr. Cesar. You want to buy it from you, please. Which one? Tell me which one that you want. The Pilot $70. So the $70, where do you live? If you live within the United States, it's going to be a maximum of $20. Oh, you live in Tarzana. Well then, are you coming to the OC Pen Club? Tarzana, where is Tarzana? I feel like I know where that is. Okay. Oh, you're a little bit of ways away. So, if you wanna, I do not know about the club. So we have a club. If you look up ocpenclub.com, let's see. If you go to ocpenclub.com, no, that's the wrong one. If you go to ocpenclub.com, we hold the Southern California Pen Club and Southern California Pen Collectors Club, and we will be having a meeting on the 19th. On the 19th, which is Sunday the 19th. And then here's the address of where it is. It's going to be at this building here. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is the old Fry's building in Los Angeles, in Orange County. It's one of my favorite buildings. Too bad that Fry's isn't there anymore. So sad. Anyway, we're going to be using their meeting room for our pen club. So if you want to, you can, I will write you the address. And then if you want to, you can pick up the pen in person. If you come down here. If you want to come down here. If you don't want to come down here, I will have to charge you for shipping. Because shipping is expensive. And the last time I shipped something, it cost me $40 to ship it from here to Australia. So that was like crazy. I mean, it shouldn't cost much to ship it to Tarzana, but it will cost a little bit. So just so you know, and everybody gets a box. So just so you know, I'm taking a very large discount on this pen. I bought this for $215 when I got it, but I just don't use it, and it's a waste. It's a waste of space. Let's see if I can find you a box. Wait.
This is a reminder. 3 p.m.
Oh, it's 3 p.m. It's time to eat pills. Let's see. Token. James Phineas. Oh, there's a creeper. Okay, I don't have the original box. Or at least, I think I have the original box. It's a sailor box. There's also a sailor box. Lemon box. Pelican box. I have no idea where the hell the original box is. It's probably dead somewhere. Anyway. I'll put it in this very simple box. I mean, I believe that people should have an experience when they're unboxing something. It should be, and especially if they're spending more than $100 on a freaking pen. Okay, on that. There. Let's see. I'm going to tape that down so it doesn't go shaking around the box. It's a little bit dusty, I apologize. It's just been sitting in my closet. There you go. Hello, Jada Rays. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Gonna rewind. Just counted all my notebooks and I have way too many. I never want to buy anything again. Amen to that. I know all about it. I don't know if you guys have seen my collection of notebooks, but there's half of my inks. There's another half of my inks. And all of those are notebooks. Needless to say, we won't be buying any notebooks in 2026 because I just bought 450 pages so that I can journal in next year. That better be enough. What is this? Why do I have this? Oh yeah, that's for the Q1. Anybody want a Q1? This was a gift from a pen friend and I'm not using it either. This is like the chunkiest fat pen I've ever seen. It's an eyedropper. I'm not really a fan of eyedroppers. But it's a cute little chunky pen. And I suppose if you squish it down on there, it does post, but anyway, that's there. Probably shouldn't put that in there. I should put this back where I had it so I can stare at it. Oh, I gotta take my pills. Hi Rahul, how are you? I just did a whole showing of all my pens for sale. If anybody's interested, let me know in the comment section below and send me a message on either Instagram or email. Oh God. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay, now that I've done all that, I'm pooped. I have to go take my pills now. So, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I would like to give a huge shout out to my members: Caesar, Frenchie's Mom, David, Rahul, Wolf Kate Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion Tea, Simply Odd, Lynette, and Cunning Art Folk. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the social media link tree, join the Discord, share your pen, ink, and paper journey over there with us. And if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. I want to thank you all for watching. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific for an ink review. So, look forward to that then. Went to your first pen show. How exciting is that? Enjoy being a human pillow. Got a new one and a new bottle of Aurora Borealis. Nice. I forgot how smooth that combo is. I'm so happy for you. Cobra, can't wait to run into you again. Same. Take care. Thank you so much. It was so super overwhelming. Yeah. Pen shows are something else. It takes a lot of prepping to go. So, you'll know for next year. Alright, that's all I got. Have a great day. Okay, bye.